Yeah. So um, I've one to set. Oh, my phone's not going to work out because I'm going to use it as like a jet set. Um, it's going to be the tracker. So we're going to use like a jet set. If someone said that it is uh, this Google. Shout out to Elliot for it. Um, some reason something's not working. So, Lightcraft jetset is a app that uses your phone to calibrate the lens data from the your phone to your camera. Um, the camera is here. I'll connect the GoPro in a bit and show you the setup. Uh, so I will show you that. So like Jet Set will help you calibrate your lenses by using the app, and then you can do live render previews, which is what I will show you today. So let's see if we can do that now, because it's quite handy. So I've got a scene here in Unreal. I might actually just get rid of my face. Switch this on. Put this here. Fucking annoying motherfucker. So then we've got this scene here, which is quite easy, really. It is everything. It's just your typical scene, and the plan is to place this virtual environment through the door. That if I switch the camera on, we can do this and set up a content browser, Blackmagic media bundle. You'll need this later on anyway, so I can use it to just show you. Studio, you can 001 media bundle. The one thing I have found with Unreal is it's actually really helpful to name your shit. If you don't, you're gonna get confused. So we're using Black Magic, need to show Black Magic, going through Declan 2, aggressive, 25 frames a second. You want to change this to VATC, audio capture, video change this to 10-bit. I'm going to run through it really quick. Linear, sRGB, synchronization, just time platform, and I would leave that like that for now. So then we save this. We'll take just to some random place. But what's happening here is it's using my live preview isn't come through. So if you get this and it's showing that's not working, something along the lines, it's not on or not connected, which in my case it is. I'm not plugged in. And I think the reason I'm not plugged in is because I've put the speakers in, which we do not need. And right now we have the camera is on. We can close this. I'll delete this element from here. We drag it in. Still doesn't work because I have them. Personally, when things like this don't work, I just start setting up the media bundle again because it's the easiest way to do it. When the camera, when we try to set it up initially, so back studio cam MB. You can see here now this camera is the scene. So the reason I've put it outside of the whole scene is because currently you just want this to be playing, and if it's in the scene, it will play. Okay, we can go back to the camera. F is the shortcut to find the camera. If I press G, you'll see we've landed right behind the camera just by pressing F on the keyboard. Very handy shortcut. Pin this here. So the next thing I'm going to do is pull that from there. We've got so I can show you what I'm actually doing. I'll connect the GoPro, everything's backwards. Try to find out if this works out. Also, I don't like the lighting on my face. No one saw it, but I did the settings of my GoPro is wrong. Connection settings. To stream it, you need it to be on GoPro Connect. So we can go back to the menu. And I can add new device here. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so we've got GoPro in the scene here now. What I need to do is this is the setup that we have to use. We've got a Blackmagic Studio Cam. Not very. Can I change the brightness of this? Well, I think the biggest thing at the moment is just not enough light. So we will put some light here. Okay, so the setup is Blackmagic Studio Cam, and then it has a tentacle sync going in here. You'll see the light will change to green when it's on. From here, then we then go from the in, and just a tip is you need to go female to male, no male to female. You can't use a barrel on this. This goes to the back of the render box here. Not going to see anything. But from the back of the render box, we've got a feed that takes in your gen lock and your takes in your gen lock and time code. But the next part is where so you need to go from the theme Pro here, this thing, into the iPhone, which I'll put here, and then once we've gone from the iPhone, we'll set up. I'm not going to do it here, but I might put it in another video. I'll set up so you can see how is to do the lens calibration, which is quite easy really. And then for now we'll put this, don't need to see the rest of the connection, of how to put jetset. I can. So one crucial thing with jetset is that we have that it runs on scene locators. So I've built a scene and imported it to Lightcraft jetset, but now I've got that. In each scene I build, I do it a little bit differently to how they will tell you to do it. This is like my way of doing it, so it's easier to load scenes in and change it. I'll put the scene locator that's the same as the scene that I've imported. So the scene locator is always in the same place. But then from each new scene, I'll load them as levels. I'll just drag the level or the map into here and move the map in coordinates with the scene locator. If the scene locator is here, and then to get my camera paired up, what I've done is I should really move this up because I've just realised the floor is. I want the scene locator to be on the floor. So while we're here, actually, I'm gonna go to my details panel and bring it all up. So the floor is level with my scene locator, or as level as possible. Then my scene locator is on the floor. And then to get my camera into position, what I did was drag my camera, connected it to my scene locator. I'll do it again. I then reset it and change the height from the floor to whatever the height of the camera is. So then you get a tape measure. Do this with the GoPro. You get a tape measure, and we'll measure from the floor to. Just for this example, I'm starting here. I go from the floor to where the sensor is. So floor, and you want to measure up to where the sensor is, which is about here. Which is 33 centimeters. I'm going to double check that because that didn't work with doing it with the GoPro. Then we want it to go. Then I've gone 3.5, 3.5, and then come on, these up. and go to the four windows. Um, Yes, I'm right. So that it looks really close to the floor, but it is correct. So apparently that is 33 centimeters from the floor. No, I've got my sentence wrong. Oh, sorry, I'm measuring in inches. It's 85. I need it to be. I thought it was low. There we go. Now we're more accurate with where it's supposed to be. So the next thing is really setting up a green screen, which I haven't done, and uh, I should really do now. So what we're gonna do is put one on the door so the scene is going looking through the door into the other side. So what I'll do is while I set that up, I can find something cool to put on Unreal. I might have find one of the scenes. Super good scenes, quite cool. The super good overview scene on save everything. Start to level and go. at that. Enjoy. Count. So, get out of this. It's in immersive mode. We don't need to be in immersive mode. Back to where we were, which is this one. Just to show quickly what was done. So, set up a really quick green screen. It's like the worst green screen in the world, but you know, it does that green screen does the job. So next thing before that is to set up the tentacle sync. App looks a bit like this. Sorry if you can't see it, but what you need to do is see in the tentacle sync. So I'm gonna regenerate the time code. I personally like to start at 10, 0, 0. Make sure it's 25 frames per second because we're in the UK. Unless you've got specific needs to other things, which I sure people do. There's no point in the other types of frame rate. I like to use 25 frames per second. So then we would then hit start on this, like so. Processor, it's once it's green means that the tentacle sync is synced there. We're ready to go. So before I do that, I'm going to switch on the Axiom Pro. Go into pull my phone out of the case. The one last thing I'm going to do before that as well. So all the plugs and smart plug in because I will need a light for the green screen because it's quite dark. I'm going to switch the other light on so we can use. We've got a bit more light here now. Yeah. So getting there. No. Shit. Oh, 2 seconds. And then once we've got the action on, select it to start. Skip the update 'cause can't be asked today. No, yes, and no. We then get Lightcraft jetset on the app. Choose your scene. My current scene is the model I have. And what we'll do is so you can see how I set this up. Plonk this motherfucker here. So the phone, pull the battery out because we can't get the phone in. So phone goes in here. Make sure you slide it in the right way. So what jetset does, it uses the LiDAR of the iPhone combined with some of the shit that I do not understand. to be able to track the position, and then uses the API from the Axiom to calculate where the lens distance is from the lens distance is from the iPhone camera. So then got a iPhone lens Axiom is on. Axiom will then also power this, which I will allow so that the plan with the monitor is to see the composite at the end. No, so then we go back here. And actually, so I know where we are a little bit more. Instead of looking at the scene, I'm gonna go back here, make sure that everything is still working. Let's give it a wibble wobble so we know everything's still moving. No exposure fully. The scene's not really. So we can now see where we're gonna key. So just to make things a little bit easier, I'm gonna plonk a line here. Just gonna hang one by the door, but in as little shadows as possible. And I think this is my way of doing it. I'll light everything, but it'll be better than lighting nothing. Usually I would do this with a 3-point light, but I don't have the time nor the resources to, since we're doing all this at home just to test it out. So then I need this guy. So once you have this set up, it will look a little bit like this. So I've got camera, light, green screen. It's just a really quick way to try and do what I want to do. The chance this will not work. One thing I did actually forget to mention is to make jetset work with the jetset app. You need to have your workstation and the iPhone connected to the same network. So I use this dongle here, and that's a secure network that only the workstation and iPhone is on. Without that, it doesn't work. So something to bear in mind. So I've got a feeling that I've forgotten to connect my phone to the right Wi-Fi, which is an essential part to getting the next step working for Lightcraft jetset. So there you go. Just done that. So what next you is back here we are gonna set up time code. Don't need to take recorded today, by the way. So for this black magic design, I need a time a blueprint. I'm not gonna set gen lock just because for a little test like this, it would help, but it's not essential. To type in black magic time code provider via SDI. If you had to do genlock, it's custom time step, very confusing. So black magic check DMD studio cam DC. Double click, it'll open this, and then you want to go time code provider, select device, Blackmagic Duo. Make sure you configure it to the same settings. And then compile. And after you've done that, you need to change it. No, not plugin, sorry. You need to go to your editor, project settings, time code, provider, change this to Blackmagic, 25 frames per second, close that, and then reinitialize. And because 13 minutes ago we'd set this up as 10.0.0.0, we now have time code running through all three devices. Um, our next step is to get some tracking so we know the camera moves. Don't have up and down, but we do have up and down. So we will go back, we'll save actually, go back to the scene locator, F will take you there. And let's go up and down. I'm just using your W, A, S, and D, and Q and A to go up and down. Q and E up and down. This is my camera. So now, what do we have to do next? So next step would be to set up auto shots. I'm not going to show you how to do lens calibration because Elliot from Lightcraft Jetset has done that and it's a really good tutorial actually. So what I will do is show you how to get tracking and composure working here. So go back to make sure you've got Unreal open. Then you need auto shot, which is the program that Lightcraft Jetset use for all of these things like Cine Source, how to set them up and everything. I'm not gonna tell you how to do that because uh, they cover that in quite some depth on the Lightcraft Jetset website. So this is the secure network that you need to be part of. If you're not part of it, if you're not part of your secure network, it's not going to work. I could put a link to so you know what it is. Should have done this earlier. Forgot to do it earlier. So now, if I refresh this, my iPhone should come up and the scene comes up. We need to open page settings. So tracking is low net to set this PC, copy this, save. Because we've installed Lonet 2 and the Python. We can now go down here, Lonet 2, change the port to what we just had, copy, and if I then go camera components, so we do have this. And after you've done this, I was gonna just add the turn normal camera, but I have gone blank. So you plus and then just type in here live link controller loaner 2 JS for jetset live link. So it's now move my camera to here, but it's moved it back to where I think that was because what I've done is rotation. Gonna pull it out of the scene location. It was 85 centimeters off the ground. Loner to change it to that. So it's seeing my tracking as the floor, but as you can see here, we've got our camera tracking. So the next thing to do is go back to jetset, file, export live script, generate. So Autoshot will generate you a Python script to go here, paste it, you'll hit enter and it'll create a load of all the files you need. So we now have jetset, jetset live link camera. Just to be tidy, new folder, Lightcraft, jetset. I put them all in one folder. So we've got the camera, get the shot. It doesn't have an input, so we pick the camera. Media source, change this to a Blackmagic media bundle. Camera is missing, so then we go down here, target camera, live link. So we've got a camera. This will be the composite of the shot, but I haven't tracked it, but as you see. And so what we will do now is look at shot here. I'm gonna make it big just because I can't see it all. Then transfer capacity passes, chroma key, add colors, and then we're gonna pick a color, set. No, it's not gonna be the best, but then open it up. What we see here is personally what I want to do now is I want this camera to be higher up because it's on the floor where the scene locator is. So my cheat for that is we add in a close that. Into here we add in a basic actor. Camera cross. Put it into the Lightcraft jet set. Camera. So my shot is here. So I've moved it to the same position as that. Now, because we know the base of our camera is 85 centimeters off the floor, I'm going to move the camera actor null 85 centimeters off the floor to lift it up, which, as you can see, now will have tracked camera. What this also lets you do is, if you don't like what you're looking at, you have a little bit more control to be able to change. Oh, I want that scene. So what I am gonna do is, because if we save this now, you'll see in your, I'm gonna leave that there in time data monitor that we have the AI can go. We don't want that. So everything is sync. I'm gonna calibrate it just to see if that helps normally, but it never does. Change these both of them to frames. So there we just saw that the loner is moving after. So if we I'm gonna offset it a little bit, -2, and then give it a plus. No. If we just minus that a little bit. This is like the annoying bit because trying to find what the right range is when your calibration sometimes says that it just doesn't want to work. It's very annoying. So you have to manually try it and do it, and like you get it pretty close, but then you get a fucking stutter. yeah, this is the bit that is always frustrating. Yeah, it works, but it doesn't work, which is always the annoying thing. Those like little peaks are fucking annoying. Let's cut another time. Right, hold on, they're annoying. So this is annoying for me now. So I don't know if I can be asked doing much more on this for today. But as you can see, we do have a what the fuck is that? We do have tracking coming through it, which is quite like for a phone, it's quite accurate. It's just that the fact that there is an error somewhere, and at this point in time, I cannot figure it out, which is very irritating. Um, so I'm gonna leave it there for today because it's driving me a little bit nuts. Because this is where I was last stuck on. Um, yeah, I'll see where we get to next time. Oh, but progress somewhat. Let's see it. But